early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Career Mode. In today's episode, we're going to get started with our very last scenario, and I feel like I say this every time we get to the last one, and then in the next update, they actually add more scenarios. So I shall say, for the very last one that we currently have from Summer Update, because, you know, we're probably going to get some more soon, I don't know, but we shall see. Also, the reason why we don't have the stars on this one is because my game kind of messed up. I'm going to have to play that one through just so we can get the stars again, but you know what? That's not even a concern right now. We're going to be playing Starship Hangar. So, they filmed some pretty famous movies out here in the desert. It kind of looks like Mars, don't it? The place isn't much in demand anymore. It's all CGI these days, but the company doesn't want to let it go. They want you to turn it into a theme park instead. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with this scenario. I really don't know what this is going to bring. I really hope it's not as long as Goldmine Tower, because that one took quite some time due to having to build so many different kinds of coasters. So let's see what we have here. Let's go ahead and put this on pause and see what our objectives are. We have to build 3 rides. Okay, so we have to gain a total monthly profit of at least $1,500. Pretty easy to do. And we have to, of course, achieve a park value of $25,000 with a park rating of 500. Should be okay, you know, as soon as we place those rides down. Why do we start with a random amount of money? There must be some things in this park that actually cost, what was it, like $2,500? Wait, unless we actually start with $7,500, and that's a little bit weird, but sure, okay. And we, of course, have to then achieve a park value of $60,000 with a park rating of at least 1,000. Again, I really have no issue with park ratings ever, because those are pretty easily completed once you know, run a really big marketing campaign. We also have to make a fireworks display that holds 100 guests' attention for 30 seconds. So once we build at the park a little bit, we're going to have to see where the guests are for the most part and build a display there. That way we can maybe have them watching this for a little while and be able to complete this. That one's going to be a little bit more difficult because, of course, I've never built a fireworks display, so this is going to be interesting. And we also have to build 5 rides with a total monthly profit of at least $10,000. Finally, we have to achieve a park value of $100,000 with a park rating of 1,250, and we have to have all loans cleared. So, did we actually start with a loan here? Let's see. That is my least favorite thing in the world. We're gonna pay off $1,000 though, because I really need to start with a little bit more money than usual. No wonder we lost $10 at some point. And we also have to make a fireworks display that holds 250 guests' attention for 60 seconds. So, oh man, 60 seconds. I mean, that's really, is it in-game time or is it actual time? Because if it's actual time, then this is going to have to be very, very intricate. And of course, we also have to build 7 rides. That one's not really that difficult, at least in my opinion. You just have to place down rides and do research. Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to do research pretty quickly because I'm not too fond of these rides. Suspend your disbelief, completely gyroscopic, spin to win. I guess I can only do 1 right now because we don't really have much money to work with. Alright, so, ooh, nice. I actually really like that. And I kind of don't want to place anything on that because it just looks super cool. Alright, so let's see. What do we have over here? We have some kind of starshipy thing, which is where all the ships are going, basically. This is the hangar, basically. And there is a ship right there. Can we go further in? We can go further in. We have a storage pod, some more storage pods. You know what? That actually looks super, super cool if we just don't go inside of it, okay? And, of course, this area is... Oh, we have an entrance. We have an entrance here that has basically no path connected to anything else. So that's a little bit interesting. I really have to wonder if that is our only entrance. So let's see. What else do we have out here? We have nothing. We have nothing. We have, you know, a few little decorations here and over here, but besides that, it looks like we have absolutely nothing. So that path there that we saw, that's actually started, is going to be our main path. I don't feel too good about that because that means we actually have to build out from this and spend money on actually building out the park. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it then, because I mean, we have to work with what we have, don't we? So let's see. This kind of path is going to be not that one. It's going to be this, the shiny one. It looks like it's the shiny one. Ooh, it is the shiny one. I kind of really like the shiny one, though. All right, so let's see. We can have some rides maybe over here in the entrance, but I'm not really particular about having rides at the entrance. Whatever. Let's go ahead and bring this along this cleared out area here, because I figure that that's probably where the paths are supposed to go. Ooh, man, these paths look a little bit rough. That's okay, though. We can work with this, you guys. We can work with this. All right, so we're going to bring the path out through here, and I really don't want to spend too much money on pathing, because then we won't really be able to afford too many rides, and that's... This path is absolutely horrible, but you know what? Whatever. It'll do the job, and that's all that matters right now. Let's go ahead and make the other path here, even though we don't really need it. Oh, man, you know what, you guys? Undo it all. Undo it all. We're going to connect these two, and then we're just going to make one main path. That way we can actually save some money here, because I am not about to spend a ton of money on this stuff. So let's see. We're going to do the main path like, sure. That's okay with me. And now we're going to, of course, need to bring this to be a little bit bigger. And can we don't have that. Oh. Something like that. Sure. Just so it can be big enough for this whole thing here. So now we can definitely have many people actually walking on this path here. So I kind of like that. And let's see, we're going to bring it along the way down here. And that should be good for now, since we might want to try to put a ride over there. That way we don't have to bring this out so far. I really don't want to build into this. Like, I just feel like I'm just mucking something beautiful up. Anyway, let's see. So rides. What kind of rides do we want to place down? Looper. Let's see. Are you the one that has a very low capacity? Yes, you do. So does Zozo, though. But Zozo brings in quite a little bit of money. Forge, however, has a much bigger capacity. Let's see. Can we actually place it here? We can do it like that. I mean, that might be okay. I really would like to not do that, though. Oh, man. How are we going to do these rides without really messing things up? You know what? I'm going to have to do it anyway. Just because, that's already really uneven. That's not going to work for me. We could put it at the very end here. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah, all this terrain is messed up. Okay, never mind. We're going to go ahead and do it right here and raise it up a little bit. Let's see. Can we fit this? Not there, because the terrain is basically still sticking in this. So right there, basically. I mean, I guess that's fine. We can make... Basically, I've said that like 5,000 times in the last few seconds. We can have it like kind of sort of there. Kind of in the water, because, you know, I don't exactly want to put it directly on the path. That's usually a very bad idea. So we're going to have, let's see, we can have the entrance right there and the exit right over, I suppose, here. And of course, we're going to make our exit connect to Mundo right. Oh, geez, that's a little bit too big. That's not really to my liking. Let's get rid of that and make sure that it goes. There we go. We don't want a massive path like ever. All right, there we go. And maybe the queue is going to be a little bit bigger than not. I think we're going to go for this orange one just because it kind of matches the terrain. And I really like that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn around a little bit over here and try to connect with the exit. That way people can actually get right back onto the ride. So let's see. More money if we make a bigger queue. We could do that, but I'm not as concerned about that. I mean, I should be, because we need to make money from the rides. But whatever, let's go ahead and open this up, and let's see. Is the park actually open? Yes, it is. Okay, and we are not charging anything. Perfect. It opens at 6 in the morning. It is currently... Oh. Why? Why did we start at this... Oh, man. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. All right, so we're going to hire one security guard just to take care of some of our problems. And we're, of course, going to hire a mechanic because we have this guy up. And we have to hire one of these guys just because guests typically make a lot of messes. So for our first work roster, we should just... Wow, okay, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to select the entrances. That's about it. Nothing else, but apparently the game has a different idea here. So let's see, entrance and save work roster. And we're going to give that one just to our security guard, just like that. And hopefully we have, hopefully we have everything they need. Yeah, not quite there just yet. We're going to need some bins and benches, of course. Let's see. Sci-fi ones, I suppose, since this is a very sci-fi thing, we can definitely go in that direction. We're going to have a bin there and maybe right there. And we can probably have some along this path here because, of course, people are going to want to throw away their trash as they're walking along. Maybe even on this side as well. I know I'm maybe overdoing it, but I typically don't place enough bins already. So, you know what? I have to overdo it. Otherwise, we're going to end up with quite a few messes. Let's see. We're going to... that's fine, I suppose. We're gonna need some cameras. I suppose I'll place our first camera here so we can actually take care of the path there and the ride. And that should be a good start. Let's see, we need to do how many rides here? 3. Alright, so we already have 1. We have money. We have money for 1 more. However, I think I want to actually get one of the ones that we're researching. And hopefully we'll get some guests coming in soon. Hey, is that a guest? I think that was a guest, you guys. Alright, so we have a guest coming in. Let's see, how much are we charging for this thing? $10. $10 for, why is this Forge 6? Let's just name it the Forge. There we go. And I'm pretty sure that we were going to have to add some Q scenery. Ooh, man, it is dark in here. Hold the phone. Why is it so dark in here? We, of course, need some more lights. Ooh, street lamps. You know what? I kind of like the way these look, but these are floating. Or at least it looked like it was floating. Alright, let's just go ahead and place some more of these along the path here. Oh, boy. Just because I really like how brightly they light this up. Although it seems like we have some more lighting over there, so that's going to help, of course. Oh boy, making a first proper park, is that what we're doing here? At least in career mode? That would be a little bit different than what I usually do, but I really want this to work out. Especially since we're going to need fireworks at some point. So, you know, we're going to have to do some kind of specialty thing for these guests. And I figure that maybe some lighting's going to help. Maybe the fireworks need to have a little bit of an addendum. That way they can look super bright and beautiful and... I don't know what I'm trying to get at, but I'm just trying to make this look extra special. Our research project is ready to be revealed. Hopefully this is something we can actually use. Oh my gosh, it's the cube! I know that, you know, some people might be annoyed by excitement and whatnot, but I love the cube. It works so well. Unfortunately, we're not really making much money, so I don't know if we can afford it. Can we? No. We're close to being able to afford it, so maybe we can bump up the price of this guy here. Yeah, you know what? It's really good value. Alright, so 12 bucks. Everybody who pays into this ride is going to have to pay a lot more money. Oh, that cleared out pretty quickly here. And somehow we have 133 guests just for one ride. That's a little bit strange, but sure. Okay. I might have to fire some people. Honestly, I'm just trying to think of how we can actually make some more money here, because clearly this is not enough to get us to where we need to be, especially since we're going to be paying off a loan. So that's not helping. Yeah, we're losing money right now. We are bleeding money hardcore. So let's see. What can we do? We are losing money in, staff wages, loan monthly payments, and, oh, the interest. The interest payment. How much is the interest? 18%? Well, no wonder we're bleeding money. Can we charge more for this thing? Because we really need the money, like, right now, so we can actually afford another ride. Maybe doing the research was not really the best idea, but hopefully it doesn't really bite us in the butt. We might have to place down another ride. Let's see if we can afford the octopus. Yeah, you know what? I don't think so. Maybe we might have to go for Zozo, but I really want to hold out for the cube because the cube is where so much money is going to come from, you guys. I know this. We've seen it happen before. I might just have to fire the handyman because I cannot do this right now. I know that all of you guys are probably working really hard. Oh, you know what? You are costing us so much. All right, we're firing those two. Keeping the security guard just because it's going to keep the park safe, even though, you know, we don't really have too many guests. And hopefully that's going to help us actually get to where we need to be because... it's like we're just barely getting to where we need to go. Like, you know, as soon as we start making some money, we lose it. But look at that. We're getting more money because people are queuing once again for the ride. So basically, all that we need is for people to ride the ride again. And only then will we be able to make some money. It seems like that's the case. So as soon as this ride finishes, then they'll get off and be like, hey, you know what? I want to go on there again. And we'll make the money back, I'm going to assume. Well, let's hope that this works because... $15 is already pretty expensive for this ride. I have a feeling that not a lot of people want to ride this, especially since we dropped quite a few guests. And we only made $145. Oh no, $16 maybe? Let's try that. People are definitely going on. We need another $100-ish. Please, more people. Please, just $100 more so we can actually get this other ride. I know it's probably... we're not going to be able to afford any, you know, paths or anything like it, but... you guys will have more to ride if you give us your money. And I know that's gross, but trust me. We're working on it. Hey! So we have enough money now. Let's go ahead and get the cube before anything bad happens. Like, you know, suddenly all of our fees start going in and we can't actually get this ride. This ride is gonna be the one. This is the golden ticket, you guys. The golden ticket. Somehow I feel like I knew it was the cube, but I really didn't know it was a cube. Let's see. We can go ahead and actually just place it over here so we can share with the cubes, because I figure that's going to help us out in the long run. Let's see. Where is the ticket booth? It's right there. Sure, we can do that. We can place it this way. And can we lower this at all anymore? Because I would like to have it as low as possible. What? There-ish. Sure. You know what? That works for me. Just got to make sure it's aligned a little bit better and slightly inward. Can we lower this down any little bit more? Sure, just like that. I guess that's fine, and we won't really be able to see the ride much, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and put that guy there. We're going to put this guy right over here, and I suppose that we can just do the path first. Although, at this point, we're going to have to make this path a little bit longer, which I'm not okay with, because now we're going to spend all of our money on this, and we have to find a way to make this work somehow. Somehow, you guys, somehow. I mean, I could just connect it with the end path there if we can afford this. If we can afford this, then we can change it around later. Right? Right? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Please connect. Please connect some weird way. Oh, no. All right, please connect. Whew. There we go. So now we have that, and maybe we can afford a very short queue. I really hope so, because I don't... Oh, actually, the queues are very, very cheap, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Let's see. I want to go ahead and put it this way. Oh, this is actually a really short queue. I am not okay with this at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo it anyway, because it's really not where I want it to be. So let's go ahead and do it right up in there, and we're gonna charge, of course, Ooh, we can probably get away with a little bit more, actually, when I think about it, because this ride is a lot more exciting. Let's see, we're gonna have to spend the rest of our money as soon as possible on some bins and benches, because of course people are gonna throw their trash everywhere, although they probably don't have much trash now, do they? But whatever, we're going to do it anyway, just because it decorates the queue a little bit, and that's always what we need. So let's see, some bins over... Ooh, not there. Maybe right there. And that should do it, because we can afford one more bin. Well, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to go for it. The queue is wide open. Wow, that guy was like, hey, there's a new ride. Let me go ahead and check it out. Yeah, no, I don't think you're really into it, because you apparently do not have enough money, right? It's so expensive. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I can't ride this ride. It costs too much money. And it also looks too intense for them, so that really doesn't help. Now, does it? It's still expensive? Are you guys serious, right? What? Is everybody for real, right? It's 7%. 6%. How is the forge somehow more valuable than the cube? Are you guys freaking insane? They have to be... Oh my gosh, is this a joke? I thought the cube would win them over, but I guess not. Oh man, these people, they're from some other planet. I mean, I guess we are in some kind of outer space thing, but they're definitely from some other planet here, because that is not okay. And it looks like we really have to hire the janitor back, because there's a lot of vomit all over the place now that we have, you know, a super exciting ride. Go ahead. Yeah, take care of that. Take care of that one. Please take care of all the messes that have been made here, because we just need you to do that. And I think we really have to lower the price here, because people are basically walking away. So $13 then. Is that better for all you little complainers? It looks like it is. All right, so $13 for the cube. Really not ideal. But it is what it is. And now we are making a little bit more money, so this is actually looking a little bit better now. We will be able to place down another ride any second, I hope. Let's see. You know, probably go for Wild Blue, honestly, because that one's basically the cheapest. So is... Uh-oh. Yeah, I was hoping that would not happen at all, but it happened, so now we have to hire that guy back, which is just great. But, no, please stay. Don't actually take your... Oh, no. As I was saying, you know, we could just go ahead and place Wild Blue. If we can afford it, we can place Zozo. But right now, it's looking like we can't really afford anything. And Forge has been fixed. Still nobody wants to ride the cube. Let's see. Q Scenery, 28%. Over here, we have 22%. I mean, they're both pretty ugly, let's be real here. But it seems like they just care about the ride overall. This did make a little bit of money, so I'm not too bummed out about it. But overall, it's a pretty sad situation here. Alright, so let's see. What kind of nature-y things can we do here? Like, what kind of nature-y things are there already out there? Of course, there are tons of rocks, but I want to see, like, what else? Little sci-fi pieces. Well, we do have some scenery pieces like that, don't we? Let's see if we can maybe break it down. But ooh, fireworks displays already. Tempting, but probably not. Let's see. Planet. Oh, wait. Planet No, that's Wild West. A sci-fi fountain is always nice, but this one's actually massive, so we can't fit it there. Sputnik's Travels. You know what? We might be able to fit this in here and move some of those containers around, because that's going to help out a little bit. We have Golden Hills. No, Crashed Mutt. I mean, the Mutt is actually massive. That's not going to work. Oh, boy. We don't have very much sci-fi stuff, do we? I thought we did. Oh, well, Back to the Future stuff. I mean, we could buy the pack, but I don't think I want to do that because I really don't have much money. Aliens are coming. Hey, you know what? This one works. This one fits, too. So that's going to work pretty well for these two queues, and it actually works. Nice. So that costs a lot of money, actually. That was probably not the best. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I was like, that's probably not the best investment. No. Look at the queue scenery ratings now. So maybe we could charge a little bit more money now, huh? Let's see if we can. $14 on this one, and apparently we're going to go for $17 on this one because people are like, hey, you know what? It's more beautiful now, so sure. It's really good value. You don't say, you guys. You don't say. All right, so we can definitely charge more. Let's see if we can maybe charge more for this one. We're going to try $18 on this one, and if people start complaining, then we'll know that that's just way too much. And maybe we can go for $16 on this one. Hey, we are finally doing something right. We are making a profit, although we had to spend a ton of money on scenery just to get to that point. But you know what? It's okay. Wow, look how much money the Forge is making. How much money do we... Yeah, you know what? We're totally good. We're totally good as soon as we place that last ride, because we've made plenty of profit from these guys. And we can just about afford Wild Blue, so I think we're going to have to go for that one, even though it's really not the best ride, and if we wait a little bit longer, we'll be able to place Zozo, and that one will definitely make some more money. There's a lot of them in the park. You know what? Wait. Where is he? Where is the sir who is supposed to be taking care of all of our problems here? Sir no, you are sir. You are Noel. Okay, he's actually getting to it. Okay, fair enough. And we have just about enough money for Zozo. So pause. Wait, not yet there. Okay. Whoo, a little bit more money and we should be good. Oh, it keeps fluctuating a lot. We're good. All right, we're definitely good. All right, so Zozo, welcome to the family. Where the heck can we place you? Because, I mean, maybe we can place you across the way here, but you're going to have to be way up high because you're a pretty sizable ride, huh? I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this at all. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to flip it around and make sure that the entrances and exits are towards this direction. That way we can maybe get some queue scenery from that because I really need to share that somehow. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and drop our Zozo right there. And we're going to do our entrance. I suppose here. Exit, or I mean, we could always do the exit just like this and move that light. But people will, you know what? No, I don't care because people always flunk to this ride like crazy and then they go like absolutely insane about it. So no, I don't care. They're going to have to just wait. They're going to have to go ahead and queue again if they want to. They're not going to be able to go immediately right into it. So let's see. Exit will be right there. And I really hope that that actually works for us. And let's see, now we can actually replace this, guys, because I don't want it to be too far away because we want to bring the queue out here. And I suddenly have a Canadian accent. Wonderful. Gotta love when that happens. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do ourselves a little bit of a thing right here. So we can do that right towards the middle. That might work a little bit better, maybe. Right? Well, we're gonna test it out. Let's see. Right there, and nice. We completed that objective. Let's go ahead and open this one up. And look at that, 89% already. As for this ride, it's always super popular, so I think $16 might be a good start for it. I really don't know, and I really want to replace that path soon. Oh my gosh, why is this so popular? The queue is full. Alright, so we have to charge a little bit more. Like 18 bucks. I really hope that's okay. And as for this one, 18 bucks is apparently fair enough for some people. Some other people are actually walking away though, but we have been able to make a fair amount of money here. So I am quite happy with the way things are going, at least at this point. Let's see. Guest thoughts. Zozo is so expensive, but look at how many people are already queuing for it, so I really don't care. It seems like a lot of people actually want toilets for this, so I suppose we can maybe give them, ooh, a large sci-fi entrance. Why didn't I use this? Oh, because we can't afford it. Right, right. Oh, boy. All right, so do we have, I was going to say, do we have restrooms, like proper restrooms available to us? We can go for Bozo the Clown, apparently. I really don't think that's a proper fit here, and I kind of want to go for this building here and just reuse it all the time, so I might just, ooh. Ah, right. We don't have the pieces for that one. Right, so we're going to go ahead and grab this building and just retrofit it for this type of usage. So we're going to go ahead and add a chief peep. Wait, are people happy? Like, are people happy that there's, overall, yeah, they're happy. They're mostly happy that there's free entry. That's fair enough. They want more rides. They stepped in sick. It's full. They just want a toilet. They also feel sick, so they might want first aid. But they don't really want any food just yet, so I think we're good. Uh-oh. Let's see. Edit building. I really don't need this piece. Don't need this guy. And don't need this piece. We need a different piece there overall. Uh-oh. That's gonna be interesting to work with. Let's see. We're gonna need ourselves an archway somewhere over here. And this is the what? Metal alloy. Alright, so we want to match this as best as we can. Metal alloy, like, really? Oh, like that. I mean, sure, it works. So I guess that's fine. And of course, we're going to make sure that we have our restrooms right up in there. It's a blue building. And oh, wait, I was like, and unfortunately, we can't change the color. No, we can change the color. So we're going to go ahead and change the colors around a little bit. That way it looks a little bit more proper. It still looks a little bluish. Like right there. But whatever, it works. Alright, so now we have a restroom. I am not going to be too cheapy. I'm going to actually leave it for... I'm going to leave it free. I'm going to leave it free just because otherwise people are going to be complaining like all the time. There's no restroom. Oh my gosh. And that's really not what we want. And I will have to move it once we change this path over to the, the better path. But overall, this should be good. This should have almost 100%. It does. Those are still pretty expensive. But look at that queue. Does it really matter that it's that expensive? No, it doesn't. We're still making plenty of money. The queue is still pretty big. We're good. So all that we have to work on right now is achieving the proper park value. So to do that, I believe we're going to need some more rides, huh? We do need some more rides over here, so I guess we might have to actually turn to doing some more research. Let's see. We have Spin to Win. Don't be afraid of heights, suspend your disbelief. For some reason, I feel like that one might not be a good one. Let's try Spin to Win. Sure, you know what? I am up for a gamble for sure. As for this guy over here, we have 52 months to pay this off. I have a feeling it's going to take a lot of effort to pay this off. We need $22,000. I mean, you know what? We are making a fair amount of profit maybe by the time we get this done. And maybe a little bit of this. Actually, maybe by the time we get this one done, we'll be making enough money to pay that off. But for now... the research is sucking out the rest of our funds, and oh my gosh, the amount of people that are here and using this restroom is a little bit insane right now. Let's see, of course the queue is full. Okay, $18 is still a little bit too little. Let's try $20 on that one, and apparently we can charge more for these rides over here as well, so let's do it. Let's just do it because, they have nothing else to ride, so they're willing to pay whatever. Let's see, how about 20 bucks on this one as well? 20 bucks for every single ride. And you guys can complain that it's too expensive, but you're going to pay it anyway because you want to enjoy something. We might be able to even go higher than 20 bucks because look at that. Well, let's try, I don't want to get too greedy, but let's try $22 and see if people start complaining. The queue is full, They don't care. They're just like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. All right, so 22 bucks for all of our 3 rides here. Which we're probably going to have to lower as soon as we get a brand new ride. But for that to happen, we're going to have to wait for our research. Maybe we could do some other research. Although, money. Money? Research. Money? Research. Focusing on research then, just because the money is still not plentiful. Alright, we have our research ready to be revealed. Let's see what we have here. We have the overpower. I mean, that could be good. It's not particularly the best ride, but it could be good. So, I've noticed that there's a ton of vomit everywhere. I want to get another handyman janitor guy, but I don't think that's really going to do it. I really don't think that's going to help us out too much. Our problem is that we have very exciting rides that basically make everybody vomit all the time. So what we're going to do, for now, is we're going to put a little bit of a first aid in here. So let's go ahead and actually get rid of this extra bathroom, because we never really need extra bathrooms now, do we? So let's see, edit this guy out, and let's go ahead and add in first aid, restrooms. No way, we don't have it yet. We don't even have ATMs yet. Alright, so I was jumping the gun here, and we need to unlock things. Maybe we could just do a little bit of a Looney Balloons here. You know what, that's not going to help us out much. Who am I kidding here? Alright, so getting rid of all of that stuff, and did I accidentally just get rid of something else? Let's see, did I get rid of something else? Well, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're going to have to do some research in that area there, because that's not so good. Let's see. First aid, right, we need that desperately, my gosh. Yeah, I'd be willing to pay $5,000 just to get that instantly. We are losing a little bit of money because the forge did break down, so that's really not helping us at all here. I suppose for now, what we're going to do is we are going to get another janitor just because all of these messes are actually really disgusting. And it seems like whenever one of them is over here, the other one's over here. So maybe this is going to help us out a little bit. And everybody's just going to try to file back in to get to the cube. All right, so how expensive is overpower here? Oh, jeez, what? Is it even worth that? I mean, we could probably get another Zozo, honestly, and make a little bit more money. Like, let's see, how much... You're not really making much money, honestly. I don't want to get Wild Blue, because Wild Blue is just another one of those... I mean, it probably sits more people than that one, so maybe we should get it. But at the same time, I'm not okay. Let's see, do we have any coasters that can fit here that are actually pretty cheap? Hoax, that is not one of my coasters. I want to place only my coasters. I know I sound like super snooty saying that, but... I'm just trying to say here that my coasters might just be a little bit better. Maybe? No, I'm kidding. Of course they're not better. Who am I kidding here? So, yeah, I don't have any affordable coasters, unfortunately. Oh, man, I would really love to place Dream, though. But we're going to need a little bit more money for that to happen. So for now, I guess we're stuck with using these kinds of rides. I suppose, you know what? It's definitely worth it to wait for overpower. So let's see. First aid. We are going to go ahead and place our first aid and go ahead and research ATMs because those are going to be pretty necessary pretty soon. So $500 for that. Let's go ahead and pause this guy and redo what we did before, which was actually duplicating this whole building right here. Let's make a duplicate right next to it, and we're going to put our first aid station right up in there. So let's see. Edit these here and get rid of this guy there. Let's see, first aid. There we go. So now everybody can go ahead and throw up in there instead of all over the ground. Can we also change this color? Because I really don't like... No! No! Why can't I change the restroom color, but I can't change the first aid color? What kind of... bad magic is this? Alright, fine. You know what? That's okay. And hopefully people can actually make it in there, because I don't know. I would just like to see less... Hey! People actually went in there, and they came out pretty quickly, honestly. Not bad. And let's see. This queue is pretty freaking empty right now compared to how it usually is. Maybe I raised the prices a little bit too much. So let's go ahead and lower that a little bit, and maybe that's going to help us out. There we go. Some people just went to the queue immediately. Alright, so we are definitely making some kind of money. We're trying to save this for overpower, which apparently is going to cost us $38,000. Wait, what? $38,000? $38,000, no, $3,800. So we should be able to get there pretty soon. But we'll place this ride down and try to actually get to this park value here in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Career Mode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.